And then I was like, oh, just how much can I expect this to cost? And then she told me Pacman one.
안에 들어가서 엑스레이 찍고 3층에 가시면 1시에 머슬 일렉트릭 테스트하는 게 있어요.
So a little while ago my shoulder started really hurting all of a sudden, and the pain is gone now, but I still can't move it properly and it looks really strange from the back, so I finally convinced myself to have a professional have a look at it, so that's why we're here today. Okay, so I finally found where we had to go. I had to ask because it was a bit complicated, but we got here. Now the thing is, I arrived a little bit early and I could do the x-ray right away, so now I have to wait like 30 minutes for my appointment, which is a bit annoying. So now we just have to wait and okay, so we are back home now. That was a bit exhausting. That last test took like over an hour, and it was honestly a little bit painful at the end because they kept putting like a needle all over my arm, and that was just not a pleasant experience. Anyways, I will tell you what the doctor said later because right now I don't want to think about it, and we have better news to talk about anyways because a package arrived, and this is not just for me but for you guys as well. So let me show you what's in here. So Alfred Eden is a clothing brand that I worked with before. Maybe you've seen this video, I'll link it up here. So when they reached out to collaborate again, I immediately said yes. So they have a bunch of new stuff that is especially for wearing it in the city in summer. It's called the Breezy collection. I will try these on now to show you, and then I will also tell you about the giveaway we're gonna have. So let's start with the first shirt. So what's so special about the Breezy collection is that the pieces are lightweight, very breathable and fast drying, which makes them perfect for city life during summer, whether you're in the subway, studying in a cafe, or going for a spontaneous hike like we will do later in the video. And because I'm really so grateful to all of you who have been watching my channel and leaving comments, which really helped me to stay motivated to keep making these videos. And we also just reached 6,000 subscribers this week, which is so cool. So as a thank you, we will send to one person the soft oversized running tee and the soft running tee to help you upgrade your summer wardrobe. And the winner will get to pick their own favorite color and size for them. So if you would love to have these shirts for summer and we can be matching outfits, then all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and leave a comment down below, and then I will pick a winner randomly from those comments. If you want to have an extra chance at winning, then you can also follow me on Instagram and leave an extra comment here that just says Instagram, and then that counts as a second entry. But you don't have to do that, just for one more chance at winning. So yeah, I'm really excited to finally give something back to you, and yeah, I wish you all the best of luck. I forgot my camera at home, so I'm sorry for the quality. It's probably not that good right now, right? I'm still filming on my iPhone 10, so I apologize for that. I just really quickly wanted to show you like one of the coolest places in Korea, because if you're a student, you know how important it is to have like good spaces to study outside. And if you haven't heard of Catch Cafe yet, as a student, once you register, you can go, and once a day you can get a free drink. So let me show you. As far as I know, there are 3 places where you can find a Catch Cafe. We are today at the Seoul University Station 1, and once you register, you can get a free drink and stay up to 5 hours. They have a fixed menu, and then they also have 2 special seasonal drinks that changes 4 times a year, which is pretty cool. And I love to come here to do some of my more creative work. So for example, today I'm working on a script that I have to write for one of my university classes. And yeah, it's really just perfect for being concentrated, surrounded by people who are also being productive. So I went to the hospital again today, and it did not quite go how I expected, because last time I went, that was what you saw in the beginning of the video. That's when they did the EMG test, I think it's called, where they just tested different nerves, and one nerve did not work properly. What the doctor who did that test told me was that he thinks this is just something where I just have to wait it out. Like, this kind of nerve damage usually just takes a long time to go away. And I think you can do like some specific exercises to like help the recovery. And so today I had like another consultation with my main doctor, and I thought he would just like tell me the same thing and maybe show me like some exercises for it. But he then told me that I should do an MRI just to rule out some other like worse like cause for it, because sometimes it happens just like that, like for no reason. Like that can be the case, they told me, but just to make sure that there's no other case. And I was like, okay, if that's what the doctor says, that's what we're gonna do. So I went outside the room and they scheduled the appointment for like next Tuesday, and then I was like, oh, just, you know, so I know how much can I expect this to cost. And then she told me I was going to be around Pekman won, like 1 million won. And I was like, what? And like numbers are hard, like when you learn a language. So first I thought maybe I just like translated it wrong in my head. I did not. It's so expensive and it's not covered by insurance, which honestly that really annoyed me so much, because what am I paying like insurance, health insurance every month for? And then like things that are ordered by the doctor are not covered. Like the last test, the EMG test, was also not covered by the insurance. And I'm like, what is anything covered by it? I'm really starting to wonder. Like hospitals are so expensive here. Like, I don't know, it's really starting to stress me out, to be honest. So yeah, I was feeling a bit stressed because of that, and I honestly just wanted to lie in bed and sleep the whole day. But I feel like usually that doesn't make you feel that much better. Like sometimes you need days where you just lay in bed all day and do nothing, but I think sometimes you also need to, you know, get over it. So I took myself here, and honestly, I already feel so much better. It's so gorgeous. And I brought like my journal, because I think like writing your thoughts down just really helps you figure them out properly and, you know, de-stresses. And then I also brought a book to read afterwards a little bit. And I bought a nice coffee, which is almost empty already, oopsie. I know you guys told me after my last midnight project video that I should stop drinking coffee in the afternoon, and you're right, but I think today is an exception, and I didn't put a lot of caffeine in it, so I think it's fine. But I came here to de-stress and like take some time, like some self-time, so to do that properly, I'm gonna stop filming now, and then hopefully next week we'll be with better news.